Welcome back, everyone. J-Bone here for Smash This Podcast. Something literally last minute I'm just deciding to do here. In fact, it's on now, so I'm gonna get this in front of my eyes. And if you're digging the content, make sure you smash that like button, smash that sub button, ring that bell for notifications. Terrence Sullivan's in here. So this is a brand new series from The Rock and Vice TV. Got to give credit to the Rock's former missus as well. That's his business partner. It's only fair, right? So she's a part of this too. Danny Garcia, I believe, is her name. The Jerry Lawler's talking here. So this first one is Memphis, where wrestling was real. Jerry Lawler was big in Memphis. Dutch Mantel. And if you want to watch along with me, find Vice TV on your cable or whatever you're watching it on. Jeff Jarrett's in this conversation. So it looks like it's like a round table discussion, and then they're throwing old footage and old content at the same time. Oh my God, they're showing clips of old Taker, Sting, Warrior. Bell's Boy, good evening. It's nice to see Jarrett and his dad there. Wrestlers versus fans. Man, that is one big difference from back then to today. I mean, everyone's in on the joke now, as opposed to back then. It was a giant mystery. Yeah, Jarrett says fans bought into it. Oh, here we go. Jimmy Hart, Christine Teeny Jarrett. We'll have to show Rainy Poffo, Angelo. Hey, somebody shot Jimmy Hart with a blowgun dart? Oh, hell no. Get a tetanus shot. Oh my God. had to take him to the clinic that night to get a tetanus shot because he got a blowgun dart in the ass. Oh my god. Shoot her in the ass. Jerry's talking now. Oh man, they fans that got too rowdy, they take them back to a holding cell, beat the crap out of them, and then the police would ask him, "All right, you want to go to jail or go home?" He'd say, "Go home." That's great. Damn. A guy had tripped Jimmy Hart. Got his ass kicked after the event from Lawler because that's who Jimmy was managing back then. Oh my God. People throwing bricks. Guy throwing a brick at Jerry Lawler's windshield. He tried to drive after him, and his tire was already slashed. Unbelievable. That's crazy. Eye for an eye. Trackpedia. My dad brought me to AWA back in the day and got into an argument with some manager with a big old phone. Turned out it was Heyman. That would have been my first guess because he always had the big old cell phone. Oh, the Andy Kaufman Lawler episode is next week. Bell's Boy. Ox Baker. Oh my God. Are you going to make a collect call? Yes. I love the way they reenact these, and I'm probably gonna say that several times during this series, but, it's like blurry enough so it feels like an old movie. Oh, and by the way, all all trimmed up, cleaned up, manscaped. Manscaped.com, 20% off. Code TNI for total nonstop impact. Friends almost got into a fist fight with Andre and Vince. Bro, but he said no. Oh, oh my God, the guy lost an eye? That's dude, it's laughable in a way because it was so insane. I mean, people literally kicked the crap out of each other. I mean, yeah, it was all still predetermined, but man, I mean, these guys had to fight for everything to, because the fan base was just rabid back then. From big, guys thinking they're tough to like, grannies trying to whoop you with purses. It's crazy. Um, John Cena in a commercial. He's got a guy in a headlock. Oh, it's Experian. Well, here comes the cow to the rescue. Oh my God. Andre stayed at the home of Black Gordon, who's a luchador, and they used to be seen around town eating or shopping, hopping. I can't picture Andre hopping. No, I'm kidding. Shopping. Uh, and it's like so everything was crazy chaotic back then. And what's the hottest thing going on in the news today? And I don't mean like the past few weeks. I'm talking about today. The craziest thing that's on there is wrestlers fighting and or arguing on Twitter. A little different. I'm talking about Sammy Guevara and Andrade. Man, and I don't know what's going on with Sammy Guevara, but all this stuff lately, him getting into fights with Kingston and now Andrade and stuff. I'm like, what is going on with him? I mean, you like to think that some of it's a work, but some of it's not. And crazy. Courtney loves Sammy Guevara. All right, here we go. And commercial break here. Mario Galento attacked Jerry Jarrett. Oh my God. The eyeball was, Jerry Galento's coming after Jerry Jarrett with a nightstick. Oh my God. Guy lost a damn eyeball. Unbelievable. God, all these classic names. $200 stitches for Galento. Jeez. Oh God. Galento going after Galento going after Jerry the King Lawler with a straight razor. Oh my God. Jimmy Valiant pulled out a gun and stuck it right in the guy's face. Oh my God. The sheriff came backstage and arrested all of them. Jeez Louise. That's creepy. you you see these, dark side of the ring stories, and you hear crazy, things like people getting out of control with drugs and stuff. This is freaking cuckoo, though. I mean, guys actually going after each other with guns and blades, and Galento lost a flipping eyeball, 200 stitches in his head. What in the world? This is, oh my God. This is so much fun. See, I love old stories like this, and I just don't see a lot of them. So, and I know fans of the channel. Let me turn this down while I'm talking, then I could think straight. Um, because I had done reviews for Dark Side of the Ring episodes, different seasons, but I never completed them. So seeing that this was something new that was coming, I um, I didn't want to miss this, and so yeah, I'm planning on, if it works out, I'm going to keep doing like the live reactions, like as they're telling stories, talking about them, reacting to them, uh, and live chatting with you guys about what's going on, whatever. Um, so hopefully this makes up for some of the times people are like, "Hey, you got to finish this series," and I never did. So, but they do a great job with this. So see, and that's the thing. This is produced by The Rock and his company. You knew it was going to have proper funding behind it, getting the people together that were around back then, taken care of. They could sit around, tell the stories. So yeah, very very happy about this. And I don't know what's the list of all of the episodes. I'll have to look that up sometime. But so the Memphis one is tonight, and these are all like an hour long. So the Memphis one is tonight. Next week's is the feud between Jerry Lawler and Andy Kaufman. So that's a famous classic. We were talking about Eddie Gilbert. That's a name that sounds familiar. Oh my God. Freaking ran over this. They're showing the old footage of this guy literally ran over Jerry the King Lawler. Oh my God. Okay, so this segment's called Crossing the Line. And no, this isn't TNA crossing the line. Gilbert right over here when they were feuded in '87. Oh my god. Oh god. He throws. Oh my god. Joe LaDuke throws Jerry Lawler, lands on the table, slices the muscle in his leg open. Oh my god. Guys holding an axe. Oh my god. Sliced his arm. Joe sliced his arm open. Oh my god. Oh, Jimmy Hart with the Iron Sheik. Jimmy Hart's talking now. Oh my god. A military copter went down just months prior, and Jimmy Hart's cutting a promo with the live, not live, but the actual footage of the crash behind him as they're talking. And fans had guns, and they called them. They, they called the station, said, "We're going to come down there and shoot Jimmy Hart." Oh my god! this guy, this 18-year-old would follow Jimmy Hart to every town and threaten him. Oh my god. These are great stories. Just like I said, fans back then were rabid. They were crazy. Oh my god. The show sounds awesome. Yeah, I mean these stories are I mean, you hear some of these stories, so I think sometimes, depending on how many times they've been told, they get a little exaggerated or something like that. But so all right, we're at commercial break now. So yeah, just want to remind you guys while you're watching, make sure you smash that like button, smash that sub button if you're new here and you're digging the content. Check out the oh, you know what? I don't think I put a description in the video. I made this so quick. I'm gonna have to do that. Oh, there's one, but I don't know if those are right. Let me get some correct socials in there. Copy. YouTube already unmonetized me for this video. What the hell? All right, there we go. All right, back. Why did they have much? I don't know. They do it. YouTube is goofy. I'll fix it later. Probably talking about the guy who lost an eyeball. Oh, they're showing old footage of Dutch Mantle and Jeff Jarrett in the ring. Man, Jeff Jarrett's young. Yeah, YouTube doesn't like wrestling videos. Symphony of Destruction. Oh, surprise. What is that? Zach Bonifer went to Louisville Gardens quite a bit. Oh, nice. Oh, oh my God. The orchestra, the orchestra is playing in the background while Jeff Jarrett and Dutch Mantel are wrestling each other. It's almost like you're watching a cartoon and you hear all the while goofy stuff is happening. This is insane. I'd never heard of this. This is it's oh okay. So this Vice TV says, "Welcome to Slamtober." Oh, Dutch Mantel. Dutch Mantel beats one of the guys in the orchestra with the drum. Oh my God. Masters of percussion. That is nuts. So that match is they put that match in the Smithsonian Institute. Oh, that's crazy. Only two wrestlers? Really? That is nuts. That is really nuts. Oh, okay. I'm now monetized again. Good to see. That makes me feel a little better. Uh, I'll keep it PG. Races fan rocks. Yes, I actually did. I grew up in Milwaukee. Um, my and I've told this before, but it bears repeating. One of my best friends in high school, Shantae, um, her oh excuse me, her uncle, her uncle was a victim of Dahmer. So she would always give us um, updates on, once it all came out and like the footage that came out, the press conferences, and there was a guy always in the back, 6 foot, like 6'5", big black trench coat, big black cowboy hat, and that was her dad. So is one of the most like vivid memories of, you know, the victims' families being on TV talking to the press. That was one of them. So yeah, that was, you know, when the Dahmer subject comes up, it's it hits home. You know, I mean, it's not like it happened to my family, but it was close enough that it was um, just hearing about this stuff play out. It's like it didn't even seem like it was real. It was so over the top nuts. Did you have to go and see the apartment building? No, I never went anywhere down there. No, no, I was never that involved. It was just talking to the families and stuff, or talking to Chante about, like I said, updates, and then hearing news updates and stuff. I am planning on watching the Netflix. There's a couple specials. There's the live action, and then there's like more like a documentary based one where it's interviews and stuff. So I'm planning on watching both. I'm trying to get up the nerve to do it because it's not going to be it's not going to be fun, but it's going to be interesting to watch. All right, back to the show here. Jackie Fargo. Master of Ribs. Oh, here we go. Our series is really good. Okay. Telling stories about ribs now. Oh my God. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. They tried to get Jerry Fargo and put this special kind of healing hot balm on his underwear. Jerry stopped him from putting it on. And they got these guys back and they put it all in their clothes. Oh, that's hilarious. These guys had to pull over because they had the bomb all inside their clothes and it was just burning them. If Bray doesn't show up in Philly on Saturday, Philly will burn down. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. Oh, they're talking about Kamala being in the ring. Oh, what a rib. Jerry Lawler pulls over Kamala. He had a light in his car. Jerry has him put his hands on his head and walk backwards towards his car. And he gets up to the car and he looks in the window. Oh, Jerry. Oh, my God. Trackopedia says, I'm happy we should be getting the new belts in WWE soon. Maybe. I'm guessing within the next like few months. You know, if Triple H really wants to put his own stamp on this company for him, um, yeah, it'd be smart. I mean, he's you know they can't do everything at once. Can't do everything at once, but Trips wants to make it his own, and he's not. He ain't gonna wreck it. He's already um, getting more attention in a positive way. The way he's booking stuff, the length of matches, storylines. It's not perfect, but for a guy like me that got away from it for well over a year plus, and I'm back watching it, it's good stuff. Well, so there should be like one more segment left here. So this is fun, you know. It's a round table discussion. It's kind of like the old WWE classics episodes. I don't know if anybody ever saw any of those. I saw a couple of them. They sit around a table and they talk about stuff. That's like that's what they're doing, sitting around telling stories. You know, Triple H is very smart. I like what he's doing. Yeah, he's you can tell he's different than Vince. Okay, here we go. Oh, they're gonna touch on the Kaufman story. Oh wait. Oh no, it's a preview of next week. part of Slamtober. Yeah, so that's next week. Lawler, Kaufman. Oh, here we go. Paphos. Waffle House knife. Waffle House knife fight. Oh my god. Randy the Macho Man Savage. Please do it for more of this show. I will do my best. Thank you. Legend of Wrestling. Okay. Oh God. Guy pulls a knife on Savage in a Waffle House. Savage had a butter knife. Oh my God. The cops macing each other trying to calm down Randy Savage. Dutch Mantel telling the story. They sicked a police dog on Randy and it bit Randy in the ass. Oh my God. Jeez Louise. Savage in a Waffle House. The Memphis Legacy. And a lot of these guys went on to go work for Vince. Memphis, their show was 90 minutes long. See, that's perfect. It's not 2 hours, but it's longer than an hour. Staring down silently. What's up, Mark? Doing a live reaction to the Tale of the Territories. His face is all smooth. Yeah, it's all trimmed up. Wow. $7 Productions. Wild. And then they're just replaying this. I missed like the first couple minutes, but it's just a cold intro from The Rock. All right, well that's it. A lot of fun, and I hope you watch these with me because these are if you're a wrestling fan and you watch today's stuff, I know there's fans out there that they love some of today's stuff. They also hate some of today's stuff, but but the classics, man, there's always room for the classics and learning, telling stories, um, and it's these are the guys that paved the way. Uh, Mark says I need to remember to watch this on Hulu tomorrow. I don't know. I don't even know. Um, I watch um, some Hulu stuff, but not on a regular basis. But yeah, you can find a lot of reruns on there. So so yeah. So thanks everyone for tuning in. Um, and I'm gonna have to take some time and actually, find out what the list is for this, all the different episodes that are coming next week. Is they did a tiny little preview, just like a 20-second preview. It's Jerry Lawler, so he's going to be back. He was all over this one, which is not a bad thing. I love it when they're telling. I'm not a huge fan of him on my TV, but if he's telling stories, they're all sitting around, having a good time like this. I'm all. I love Jerry Lawler. These guys sitting around telling stories. Um, so so yeah, next week is Jerry Lawler and the Andy Kaufman story. And that's one of the most famous rivalries from back in the was it 70s, early 80s, whenever it is, I forget. Uh, but Andy Kaufman, famous comedian, getting involved in the wrestling industry, and I've heard little things, but I never really heard a lot about it. So I'm actually really looking forward to this to hear, straight from the horse's mouth and not through just other people, how this all came to be and how they reenact stuff. I love the reenactments, because they're exaggerated, but they're fuzzy, so it looks like old grainy footage sometimes. So, um, Pell's boy says he gets to see it in 2 hours. There you go. There you go. So, all right. Thanks everyone for joining me. I'll be back tomorrow night for some AEW stuff. It's our big event, third anniversary show. Looks like the card is pretty stacked. So come on back for that. And Bell's boy says David Letterman tells a story on their appearance on this show in '82. Hell of a story. Nice. 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 Um, so yeah. there you go. We'll be back. And then, man, this the end of this week is just loaded. I don't even know how much I'm going to be around for it because I don't know what's all happening. We'll see. We'll see. No promises, but I'm going to do my best to cover a bunch of it. Obviously, Bound for Glory stuff, Impact stuff over on TNI. If I have the chance to watch Extreme Rules, I'm going to try to do stuff on that either late Saturday, early Sunday. We'll see. We'll see. No promises, but I'm going to do my best. So, all right. Well, like I said, on your way out, make sure if you do anything, make sure you smash that like button, smash that sub button, ring that bell for notifications. Why? So that you know when more of my content hits your screen. Good night, folks. Much love. Take care. We'll see you soon.